All right, got you. Good afternoon. My name is Brian Roney, and today I would like to share some information about caffeine and the effects that it has. How many of you consider yourself a caffeine addict? Honestly, how much tea and caffeine drinks do you think you drink a day? One, two, 3 cups? How about energy drinks? Caffeine is like so prevalent in our everyday lives, and every so often a study will come along and either have good or bad information pertaining to whether it's good or not for us. So, which are we to believe? Today, I will be talking about the effects that caffeine can do on our bodies and help us have a better understanding of our own personal consumption so that we can maintain a healthier lifestyle. So, let's start off by talking about the positive effects caffeine has on our bodies. So, what are some beneficial effects of caffeine? The consumption of caffeine helps us to wake up and feel more alert. It's also shown to increase attention spans during all sorts of different activities. According to a study found on a health and research funding website, caffeine is actually comprised of antioxidants, which help the body to repel free radicals, and they're also responsible for diseases and illnesses such as cancer. And then in another study from the AARP, caffeine consumption actually can reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia and boost our concentration and memory. Um, Partly is because caffeine beans are seeds, so they say that there is something to do with the natural process with that. But the National Institute of Health reminds us, like all seeds, they're loaded with protective compounds. And according to an article on healthline.com, because of the ability to stimulate the central nervous system, caffeine may increase metabolism up to 11%. Um, and also another, or even up to 13% of burning fat. So these effects are likely to remain small over a long term. Practically speaking, consuming 300 milligrams of caffeine per day may allow you to burn an extra 79 calories daily. Um, so now that I have covered the benefits of caffeine, we need to discuss some of the negative effects that caffeine can have. So, while low to moderate doses are generally safe and often um, considered better for you, caffeine is also addictive, and users become dependent on it and find it difficult to quit. So, in the article posted on the AARP, caffeine increases anxiety and disrupts sleep patterns. This study shows that usually leads to a vicious cycle of restlessness, and you get to the point to where you are solely relying on caffeine to help with any daytime fatigue, followed with more insomnia. Caffeine also increases blood sugars, which is dangerous, and makes it harder for those with type 2 diabetes to manage their insulin levels, according to a number of studies. And it's also found that it slightly raises blood pressure, with some people slightly, and with others more so. So if you have difficulty controlling either your blood pressure or diabetes, switching to decaf may help. Um, but if your body is so used to having a certain amount of caffeine a day, it also can show and lead to more headaches, migraines, and often high blood pressure. So to wrap things up, my goal is to inform and to um, to inform you of the positive and negative effects that caffeine has on your body. I hope that this information helps, and so that you can become more aware of your daily consumption, so that we can all maintain a healthier lifestyle.